Okay, I believe we have report back into Painted Mesa, who should be around where we left him. Yep, there is he. Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume and Aldar will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papachon next time I see him. As for you, you want to report to Momodi. He'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Sure, I can do that. I mean, she's only behind me. Like I have to go far. No! Wow, what's going on? Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. This stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid with it with my own coin. What rot, you refugees all the same couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, let alone a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole or I'll make you wish you never set foot in this town. Another one of these people. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass plates, you know. Help keep this street safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear your crime. Well, I mean, I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Oh, it's not like I'm gonna just stand here and let this go, am I? Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of you. Yeah, I hear. I swear my mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. I don't know what you're posing for. There's a woman here, it's under my protection now. And who the hell was you when you were home? The dog's master? No. I've had enough of this mummers fast. You lot, teach him a lesson. Certainly welcome to try. Let's deal with this quickly. Yeah, well, you know. Probably should have stopped at the first ale, my friend. Oh, well, I didn't expect this to be a fair fight, and I'm not disappointed. There we go. So what were you going to do there? You and your stupid haircut. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. No need to thank me. Ugh. Oh, God. Another bloody headache, of course. I'd swear there are more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. It's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer to support their communities. Residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Although perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Aldar has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessnesses in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Guardian Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins. Guaranteed cheapest in Fenland. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Aldar was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to misery and suffering. Yes, well, complicated situation, I suppose. Still, yeah, I could put an end to this claim that she stole this meat, at least. Sir, are you alright? Yeah, don't worry. All good. Well, what now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? I saw this woman buy the dodo for her own money. What? You saw her buy the meat, you say? That's absurd. It's true. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? There's a few of them. I will overlook this, but just this once. Yeah, get you and your stupid, ridiculous haircut out of here. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. No worries. Take care of yourself. Don't mind dealing with a little bit of riffraff myself. Now and then. Ever the selfless hero, I see. Ah. Yeah, it's been a while, adventurer. You stole her. Good to see you. I have been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limsa. You discharge your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you have displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you come upon those in need, you gave them succour with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you have demonstrated all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot explain well, your every deed seemed invariably to serve the general good, whether you mean it to or not. It is a happy knack and one which speaks volumes for your character. I don't know about that. Yet, for all your admirable qualities, is your gift which intrigues me the most. I speak of the visions you experience. Visions like the one you had mere moments ago, if I am not mistaken. I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the selfsame talent, you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause. A cause that would greatly benefit for your support. If you would agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all within our power to aid you in your personal endeavours. Think on my offer a while. Should you decide to accept it, pray, speak with Momodi. The proprietors of the Quicksand is a close friend and ally of ours. Sure, I'll think about it. Inform her that you have been chosen by the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and she will tell you where to find us. Scions of the Seventh Dawn sounds fairly grandiose. Well, I will report into Momodi, whatever. Seeing that's a little bit overdue. Seems like that becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee though, eh? Of course I do enjoy hearing tale of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Okay. Hello Momodi. Ah, Zest. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every only adventurer Mioun said you'd be, Zest, and the station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant straight away. Oh, Edda. I'm glad I ran across you. Thank you for sparing the time. I realise you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak to you for a while now. Same. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... I'm sorry, we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avir, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are, you see, an adventurer's adventurer. And he swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had the fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day I've thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all you've achieved, I find I am inspired, just as Avir once was. So I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. Well, that's good to hear. At least you'll keeping on going. That's good probably for the best. I wanted to meet you first to ask your name. Oh, it's Zest. Pleasure to meet you, Edda. Zest Flowsaber. I shan't forget. Thank you, Zest Flowsaber. I pray we will meet again. Fare you well. Well, I hope she's okay. Adventuring can be a cruel bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. I thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my bad judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Zest. Huh? What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the seventh dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, Zest, the Scions aren't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. I am indeed certain. Sounds like an interesting time. And an interesting group. Modi is ready to tell you what she knows about the signs of the seventh dawn. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise, I swear. If I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being all darn. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, you're wondering whether you can trust these signs of the seventh dawn. You can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Zest. Now I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay out in western Fenland. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whomever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Zest, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them as helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, I've said my piece, off you go. Thanks very much for the help. I will head that way now. Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to make a detour very quickly. Actually, I can teleport this. This will be much quicker. Off to Gridania. But pressing order of business to get fulfilled before we wrap ourselves up in something else. Okay, beating, was it in the Carpenters Guild? Luckily that's just over here. Where's the guild master? Oh, there he is. A message from Jondelane, you say? So he's lost another one. Does the man not understand that wood simply doesn't grow on... actually it does, at least in the manner of speaking, but the fact remains that resources are in short supply. For his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. Jondelane's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it's not my place to judge. Take this to him and let us both hope that he will right his ways. Well, I will do that. And I will head back to Limsa Laminsa right now and do so. Okay, I believe he was hanging around the Aft Castle. Check he's still there. Okay. Oh, let's go over there before he scares that woman to death. There's ons of compassion in you, friend. I beg of you, retrieve for me the tools of my trade, for I am none other than Jondelane, yes. Yes. Yes, well. Let's give you the items you're after. Could this be? Yes, I can feel it. The light returns to my eyes. Power courses through my fingers. I live. And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Be gone, foul demon. That's not exactly what I was. Well, I did. Well, okay. That was very quick. And so I ask, how do you feel, madam? Why, it's if in but a single magnificent moment I travelled beyond the void and returned to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world. Calm down, love. You just got a haircut and a terrible tattoo. Could it be? Yes, it must. How else to explain such power? You are the one whose coming was foretold. You, yes, you are the esthetician. In the flesh, madame, I am Jondelane, craft of Kufurs so divine that Minfina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madame, for where a moment ago stood our fashion challenge frump, now there stands a beauty reborn. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. Touch me with those scissors, I will shove this axe. And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I might once again bestow my gifts on the realm bereft of beauty, a kindness I intend to repay in full. I'm okay. I don't really need a haircut. Do you fear that your own hairstyle is becoming passé? Fear the spectre of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. You didn't do anything. I swear, if you leave me a bald spot or something, I'm gonna have to wreck you. As the madam before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable drabness, you shall arise anew. Sure, my clients have been known to make reservations moons, even years in advance, but you shall know no such troubles, no. For proving a staunch ally to good taste when all others turned a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic ennui, you need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodgings. Okay, sure. Jondelane, so hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash the dreary uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond and return to us as a beauty reborn. I give you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men shall never know. Yeah, okay. Oh, Master Jondelane, do come back. I've not made my next appointment. Right. Yeah. Right. Where am I going? I don't know. I've lost my train of thought. I feel like I've lost several million brain cells. Ah, yes. Vesper Bay, that was it. Let us go to the Arcanist Guild and get us a ferry over to Vesper Bay. Yes, I will travel to Vesper Bay for 80 gil. Thank you very much. Longer journey than I imagined. Yeah, but here we go. Vesper Bay. So let's go see about tracking down these Scions, shall we? The Waking Sands, I believe it was. Down here, I reckon. Excuse me, miss. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tro-la-lo-la-lo-lo-lo-la-lo-la-lo-lo-lo. Ah! I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... I do, actually. Y'shtola told me to come here. You're here at the behest of Y'shtola. Behest of Y'shtola. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Zest Flowsaber. Zest Flowsaber, Zest Flow... Ah, there you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. The antecedent waits downstairs within the solar. You may enter whenever you're ready. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Let's check our surroundings here before we go in. Yeah, there's a few people here. Hello. Good to meet you all. The antecedent made an offer I couldn't refuse. Said if I joined, I'd get to fight against the Primals and the Imperials both to my heart's content. I know I could get the same by enlisting in one of them grand companies, but I've never been partial to saluting, if you know what I mean. Sure. Abatia, nice to meet you. Hello? That receptionist is something else. Did you by chance notice how small she's written the names in her role? I couldn't make out a single one no matter how hard I tried. Sorry, I was just trying to make idle conversation. This whole affair has me all worked up. I thought for sure this was some sort of scam that they were rounding up hapless adventurers for some nefarious ends. But now I've seen the facilities for myself, I must confess, it looks legitimate. Well, good to meet you, Ayuli. And you, sir? I had a dream like any other. I was myself, but now I became something more. When I spoke of it to others, they directed me here. Did you have one too? Yes, I did. Well, good to meet you on Vault. Now, all of you, I'll check out the rest of the place. No, nothing this way. Excuse me, I have business here. I take it you're Zest Flowsaber. Tattoo sent word that you'd arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Sure. Take some money, I think.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn.
Yes,
I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
Well, I mean, I know one friend here, but sure.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
Okay.
We are the Scions of the 7th Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
I mean, are we talking alcohol-fueled or not? Either way, yes.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body?
Also, yes.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the echo.
Well, I'm happy for you.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it?
The gods, eh? I don't know, it doesn't really feel like the gods have given me this power, but sure.
And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly offer you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. Pleasure is mine, my lady. By the way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the Retainers Registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavours. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Oh, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you, I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Okay, well, I mean, I don't think I really need to think about it too much, but let's have a quick check around the room. Meet everyone before I nail down an answer. We'll end with you, Stola, because we know each other. You two, you seem friendly. This place is called the Waking Sands and is our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but then a bunch of things happened and we ended up here instead. It's good to know. You, sir? While there are others who possess the Echo, none as near as strong as you with the power, hence our extremely high expectations of you. Okay. 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise. divine order roils, fallen corpses writhe. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shines clear. They evoke the dire circumstance of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and dawn lieth cowering neath the stifling blanket of night. And we abide. We await the coming of the unborn era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowering darkness. Good day to you, sir. I have no idea what you just said, but okay. Hello? Summoning a Primo is no small feat. It requires a tremendous concentration of the ether, which is why the beast tribes go to such length to obtain crystals. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenchable thirst for ether only grows stronger. They would drink the land dry with nary a thought to the consequences. Considering their fearsome strength, it could well be within their ability to do so. It is for this reason we must do our utmost to oppose them. Okay. And Stella, hello. Our organisation, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. First was comprised of Charlian natives such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second, made up of individuals that share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered in the Seventh Umber Era taught us that only together may we stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. Well, I think I've probably heard enough. Minfilia, was it? We Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Yes. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray, consider this when you give me your answers, Est. Sure. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Minfilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I will indeed.
I take it you will help us.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Charlian ring any bells?
A little.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Charlians were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Nice to meet you.
Hello there. Welcome.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Well met, Thancred.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Yeah, I mean, we've met several times.
Greetings. I have been expecting you.
Well, confident, weren't you?
Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
I'm not entirely sure he'll have the quick, succinct answers that I'd be waiting for, but maybe.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
See what I mean?
The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
Yes, likewise.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Hello there.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Well, I guess I don't mind hitting the ground running.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina & Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks.
Okay.
If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Good to know. Through this first mission, you will come to understand the nature of our struggle with the primals. The realm may appear well on its way to recovery, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. Truth is out there, Zest, and I will have you discover it for yourself. Okay. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission to investigate a crystal robbery and spate of abduction. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one another will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina & Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okay, I guess I'll see you there then. Right, let's have a quick look around again before we leave. No, Stola. Our organisation, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed for the... Oh, you've already told me this information. Thank you anyway. Don't mind me, lad. I'm just here to deliver a shipment. Now, where shall I tell them to put it? I have Nope, never mind. Why don't any of these blokes know who I am? I swear I was one of those Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Only we didn't have such a fancy name back then, and the headquarters was in a far more convenient location. At least I think it was, or is my mind playing tricks on me? Gods, what's wrong with me? Why can't I remember it more clearly? Huh, interesting. Do you folks have much else to say? Yeah, so this boy has Garlean blood in him. Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone knows what happens when a city is sacked, even if the bards choose to admit that part. But all involved shouldn't be pitied. Boys like him have a clean slate, an opportunity to write their own story, free of the ties that bind the common man. The robberies and disappearances. The Amalja are most likely culprits, won't you agree? Then again, this is Fanland. One cannot discount the possibility that moneyed interests are also involved. True. They say those of us who have seen the dream are chosen, that we have within us the seeds of greatness, that we could be heroes. Even me, an Alamegan half-breed, cast out when his mother could no longer stand the sight of him. A half-breed who once took to banditry just to eat. I'm sure I'm just brimming with heroic potential. I'm rolled. I think you'll do fine. Don't count yourself out yet. Yes, I don't think the Scions are going to tell me much different than they did before. Okay, well, in which case, let's head on out. Camp Drybone. I don't think I've been that way. Oh, maybe I have. Never mind then. Let us take a shortcut there. Right, Camp Drybone. So I'm looking for Isambard, who I believe is over this way. But first, I think I'll walk around a bit, get used to the camp, get the lay of the land. And Isambard, I will be with you shortly.